Easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Grant against Paul. Now the Clippers moving it up. Paul.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Yeah, the NBA Development League now celebrating its 15th anniversary and a lot of change over that time. None of the original 8 teams still playing in their original locations. Still, it's only growing. And I think we'll see it grow to 30 teams before long.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Greg, you're talking about the D-League. Not really a moneymaker yet, but it's really benefited, Clark, the NBA in so many ways.
Clearly has, Kevin, a place to train new players, officials, and executives or management, a way to test out possible rule changes. I think building revenue is the focus, though, and the players make a small salary, but the NBA Developmental League is helping the NBA be better.
Paul dishes to Griffin. There's the pass to Navarro. Griffin, no one around him, takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pass to Navarro. Down low. Goes back up for the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
The rebound by Grant.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And then Thomas with the jam. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. That's good.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Grant against Paul. And Jordan sends it back. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Almanson. The shot is off. Nice D from Griffin. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Navarro, and it's blocked by O'Quinn. Grant with the ball. Kicks it to Vujacic. Here's the 3, and that is good. Vujacic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish. Well, the game's getting bigger, going international. But at least in the U.S., it really seems the game is going indoors. Back in the day, the legends of the game still played on the blacktop. That's becoming a thing of the past.
Williams, he's checked in for New York. Calderon comes in for Grant. New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And Paul over to help. Vujacic kicks to O'Quinn. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, we all know that #1 overall picks are incredibly valuable. I mean, they can change the course and face of an entire franchise. Last season, the playoffs were full of teams that featured #1 overall picks.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Top of the key, Griffin. Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Williams. Taken away by Williams. Now Vujacic. got a piece of it. It's stolen, and he's got a 5-by-5.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. So he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, teams with the #1 overall pick tend to go very deep in the playoffs. Just the nature of how the NBA lottery and rebuilding structure works.
Yeah, and in the playoffs last season, every team in the conference semis but one had a #1 overall pick on their roster. So that one team was the Grizzlies.
Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Clippers. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Vujacic. Calderon against Rondo, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And so it's New York with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. O'Quinn, the pass to Williams. Feeds it to Amundsen. Calderon dishes to Amundsen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Vujacic. This one for 3. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a galley win for the Clippers.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Clutch. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Vujacic kicks to Calderon. They get a hand on it. Here's Navarro. No good.